And we're back with another episode of Farming Simulator 17. I am your host, Razar, and we are at field number 13, which you can see that up here in the top. We are going to harvest this field. I am trying to get some extra money built up because of all the money that I've spent on workers and new equipment. Come on. There we go. Now, in case any of you are wondering, in the first two videos, I only planted one field with sugarcane. There is a reason for that. Sugarcane takes a long time in this game to grow, and so one of the things that I am doing is I am actually putting only one field as sugarcane so that my other two fields can start making me money sooner. As the sugarcane grows up and gets harvested, it ends up being money in my pocket, but then it'll just regrow again. All I have to do is keep it fertilized. So there's no big deal there. But that's just why I made that decision. I made that call on it, is because I'm wanting to basically just do what I can to make money faster in the game early on from my own farm, so that I don't have to keep working all of these other farms. I am going to eventually have a large sugarcane crop growing on multiple fields and larger fields also when I can eventually purchase those. But starting out, we're just working these other fields for local farmers, and this one's going to take a bit of time because number 13 is a fairly large field. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here, and we will pick up when I have finished this field. Okay, so we are almost finished with harvesting this field. It has taken about 30 minutes to do, which isn't too bad. It would have taken a bit longer if I had gone all the way to the end, turned around and 180 degrees and came all the way back along the same side. It would have taken longer to do. As you can see, I've been circling around the field, which makes it a bit quicker. And it should, there we go. And if you can see, we now have the $20,961 that we were promised for finishing it on time, but our time bonus is 6,566, so that's around $27,500 total that we got. So we're now at $65,375. We are going to come in here to finances, and we're going to start paying back some of this. So we'll get this down to about $5,000 that we have. We still owe $145,000, but we're doing good. Okay. So this is doing good for us. We're making a good bit of money. We're going to go back in here and go to another field. I still have it set to ready to harvest, so it's only showing us the ones that the NPCs have that are ready to harvest. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off this large field here, then this one, and then I'll start working on the smaller fields here. And this is just going to make us some money. So we'll start with field 30. And it looks like we're harvesting same thing, I believe. So here we go. I'm going to start this one. Now you'll notice that sometimes you get different types of equipment. For example, this header here, if you look, it's got wheels and a hitch on it. This one's a little different than your standard header. If I get lined up on it, maybe that would help. Okay, there we go. So with this one, you unfold it. Oh, sorry, that was a harvester. Alright, you hit the A button to fold it, and that pulls the wheels up, and it pulls the tongue in, and then you can lower this one. So that's a little bit of a difference on it that you have to do. After you unfold the harvester, you cut it on, and you're good to go. So this one here is going to be another one that takes a bit of time. So again, I'm going to stop the video on this, and we will be back shortly. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, we are almost finished with this field, which will give us a good bit of money also. We should finish it up before we get to the other end of this path. See that green bar, just a little sliver of it filling up. And there we go. Come on. There we go. Okay, we got another 6,000 bonus plus a 21,000. So we're back at $34,000, which is good. It gives us plenty of money. We're going to look real quick at our fertilized fields. As we can see here, each of them has been fertilized, and we have them all sown with, there we go, with wheat, and this one here has sugar cane. You can tell by the color here, the peach color or pink is sugar cane, and the wheat is the darker yellow. The brighter yellow, that right there is sunflowers, and corn is this very dark yellow color right here. So we're gonna head back to growth. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more fields to work, and that'll give us a little bit more money, and then we will speed up the clock and let everything just grow real fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this map, or this field I mean. Whoa, okay. They don't give you much room on this one to move around out here, do they? That wasn't really the best place to put that, was it? I wonder what they were thinking whenever they did that. Okay, so we've got this ready. We're going to do this, and I will be back shortly. Okay, so we are almost finished with this field, and then we're going to go into a little bit of shopping and selling. The first thing that I want to do is I want to sell my pickup truck. I really don't need it. It's fun for driving around in because it's pretty quick, but don't need it really. So we're going to sell it. And we have $5,000 bonus money for the time, plus a 15,000, so that's 20,000 more that we've got. We're sitting at $54.6 thousand. So what I want to do is I want to buy a better tractor. Not to say that the Star brand isn't that good, but I want something that's going to be a bit more powerful, because we're going to want to pull a larger trailer. So I'm going to look at the tippers. Went past it. Alright, I want to get a good sized tipper so that whenever we get the sugar cane, I can just take and tip some of it into, or dump some of it into one of these tipper trailers to take it where I need to deliver it. Okay, so that one looks pretty good. It's 35,000. This holds 31,000. This one holds 40,000. Not really sure how much I'm going to get off of that one field. Don't think I need anything this big. See, we start with this one here, 8,500. Now, it used a little more than 2 of those on field number 1 when we were harvesting with wheat. The sugar cane is going to be a bit bigger, so what I want to do is I want to get at least 3 times this. Well, 8,500. Trying to think. I'm gonna need something around this size here. About like this. We'll go ahead and buy that one. Okay. And then I'll get a tractor in a little bit, but in the meantime I'm going to reset some of these vehicles. Okay, so all of those should be, yep, right up here at the shop. Now whenever you go to sell, if you put it in this little marked off area here and then go to that little interactive icon there, you'll get more money for it. I'll show you an example. This one here is the ST Max 105. It's one of the Stara brand. So we're going to come in here. We're going to go to garage. We're going to this tractor, and if you look, this is how much I can sell it for. 27,217. But if I go in here to sell it instead, see, goes from 27,000 up to 32,000, so that's going to give us more money. Alright, oh, I need to sell that tipper trailer because I don't need it anymore. I'm going to be using this larger one. So I will need to hook something up to it to pull it in there. I think this will do it. Yeah, barely. You don't want to put any load on it and pull it with this truck because it weighs down the back end. It's got the front of it sticking way up in the air like that. Alright, so we're going to pull this in here. We'll hop out, we'll come over here, and we will sell the trailer. We have to back up, then go forward again, and then we'll sell the pickup truck. So now we will sell this tractor. These were all really good tractors, but we need something with more power. I don't really need that many tractors, as many as what I start with. To start out, we needed it because of how many workers that we have, but now that I've got so much stuff planted, I really don't need that many. Just 2 tractors should do all that I need. Selling what we have left us with $147,740. That would be enough to definitely get a good sized tractor. Let me see. The GCB is nice, but I want something that I can put a front loader on it in case I need it. Let me see here. 240 horsepower. Ooh, that jumps that price way up. I'm gonna have to take out a bit more of a loan, it looks like. So let me see what I can do here. 193. That's not too bad. front loader attacher, 185 horsepower. That right there would get us in. Okay, so see, wide tires, narrow tires, standard. We'll go with the wide tires. We'll leave the color like it is. That puts us at 140,700, so we'll have $7,040 left over. And that should get us started. I'm going to buy another tractor later on. But again, this is without modding or anything like that, so if I were to mod or something like that, then I could end up getting pretty much anything I want. So this is the tractor, and this right here is the tipper trailer that we're going with. So let's go ahead and take this back to the farm. Our top speed on this one would be 32 miles per hour on this tractor, which is really good. It'll give us better top end speed, and it should do handling the hauling of grain and everything else that we would need. This one held a maximum of, I think it was 32,000 liters. So after selling the equipment we did, we got a really good sized trailer, we got a decent tractor, and we should be good for a while until I'll need to buy a separate tractor, but that's going to be a bit down the road. That's not going to be anytime soon. In fact, I'm going to run over to the grain silo just to take a look. I believe that I've got more grain in the silo than what this thing can actually handle right now. Let me see. No, I've got 24,000 wheat in the grain silo, so it's going to be a bit of time before I have enough to completely fill this up. But so far so good. We're getting everything sorted. We're going to be making some good money very soon. So let me hop into the harvester. I want to go ahead and run it up there where we're going to be working at too. Have both of these vehicles up there. That's going to give us plenty of equipment to work with. I have the baler for the hay sitting up here, so don't have to worry about that bringing it up here. I can start from any side of the field. I'm going to start from this field over here, or this side of the field over here. Now your baler is always going to catch up with your harvester, so, or the combine, so I'm actually going to be doing the harvesting for a good bit, because I want to harvest both this field and the field over there, field 1 and 2. They both have the same grain in them, so there shouldn't be an issue with that. Alright, so I'm bringing this up here. And let me go ahead and get that. Now in the game you can drive across your field like this and it shouldn't hurt any, or it won't hurt anything with your crops or anything like that. Oops, facing the wrong way. In real life, of course, you wouldn't want to do that because you can end up messing up stuff. Messing up your crops, things like that. There we go. Okay. So we will take this over here. And I'm going to drive through my grass real quick, but I just want to plop this thing down right over here. About right here would be fine. Okay. It looks to me like we are ready to start speeding up the clock. Now the next thing, after I buy another tractor, the next thing I might get is probably going to be another harvester. That has, or just another header that might fit on this one that's a bit larger. Doubt this one will handle a much larger header, so I'll probably just get another combine and header all together and just sell this one. In fact, this one, if we look at the width of the header, it's all the way over here at the back. Okay, this one here is 4.2 meters. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Alright, 4.2 meters, and it's about the equivalent of this one. So we're looking at eventually upgrading to maybe this one here. So that's another 36,000 right there. Yeah, that's about another 36,000. And then the harvester, let me see. Acros. I'm looking right down here at this little puzzle piece. That'll tell you which equipment is recommended for it. It's Acros 595. So if we go up to the harvester, okay. So this one right here is the one that's recommended. So that's a 214. So we're gonna need just under 300,000 total. So like I said, this is going to be a while before we do this. But we're going to go ahead and save here. And I'm going to speed up the clock, and we will meet back in the next episode. So I hope you have a nice day. If you like the video, please click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep up to date with my videos. And I hope you have a nice day. I'll catch you later.